splendid creatures we have here.
Hello, welcome to this episode of Royale Geographic here on Blackout in the world of Call of Duty. We're going to try to find ourselves a fine creature to follow, starting here in firing range, hopefully from beginning to end. We've yet to find any being or beings to follow in any of these worlds outside of Realm Royale who can make it from beginning to end and be the victor. Let's hope that changes now. Right. We're jumping out now. Hopefully, a very beautiful, unique creature we can find ourselves here following. They're always, such a rare creature to find, these unique creatures who especially go out and search for those battles. See, okay, we got some creatures here. Go for this one here. Okay, we are going to follow ourselves a Mr. Johnny Rocket there. And by, of course, as they say, internet standards, Mr. Johnny Rocket here is, by definition, a virgin. Because he did not want to dance with us. Got himself already another kill. Ooh. Shot out himself a sensor dart. He saw somebody there for us. Okay. They are. It looked like they were moving towards, but now they moved away. He is unfortunately hurting. He needs to heal. Got himself an Aaron Rodgers and a Sarah Michelle Gellar. He's still quite close by. They are seems to be next, possibly in that building nearby. Oh, we see him. Oh, and he vanquished another foolish foe, Mr. Howley Ivy, or Howley 4, I assume. Those are Roman numerals. Ooh, he's got himself a, rid of the Sarah Michelle Gellar, keeping the Aaron Rodgers, and he has himself a, what the fuck should I call it? Ooh, he took a being out with the, Sturgeon gun there he has. So he's got himself an Aaron Rodgers and a Sturgeon gun. And now he decides to dance for some reason. Ooh. Couldn't tell if there was a being inside that building there. It looked like it. It could have been smoke. And mirrors, maybe. He is not in a circle, and the blue is pushing. He is not far from it, at least. Does not seem like he has himself any armor to protect his heart or his head. Oh, there was some up there. Now he has himself at least a little bit of armor. We can hear a helicopter in the distance. Or to see if there's any other beings around. Ooh. There's a big bada boom nearby. Possibly could have taken out the helicopter. Has himself at least a nice vehicle here. Goes back for a spray can there. Who knows what those things even mean? In this world, that is, at least. He's at least not too close to the circle to worry too much about the storm, but not far enough to where the storm will at least hurt the booty. Seems to wish to leave the vehicle behind and head on foot. He's curious about who killed that being, where they are now. We hear some explosions behind. Ooh. He's re-engaged with the combat, nice, and made them fall like the fool they are. Being whose name I am not gonna pronounce. I will butcher. Oh, another being. That's seriously a wily creature there he's trying to vanquish. He disengages with that being to loot this vanquished fool. Blue is pushing it. It is close to him, unfortunately, now, since he has decided to not take the vehicle. And it... Ooh. Almost seemed like somebody was stealing it, but there was another one. A different vehicle. Ooh, and now the storm is touching the booty, and it is hurting him. Wonder, is the circle going to be in his favor this time and stay close to him, or will it go continuously to the land across the river? My money is on continuously sticking to the land across the river. Not this river, the one down here. Let's find out. Ooh, and it does. It does not favor this gentleman at the moment. Not sure how to pronounce either of those gamer tags. That seemed like a weird kill, like he broke his bone. Ooh. You got at least a hit on the person at one point there. And they stopped. Oh, because they fell in the water there. I think we saw them there on the left side, maybe? Where should we last contact? Oh, we see him. We see him over there to the right. Yes. He re-engages with him, and he fingers that foolish kill soccer 31. He has 1 minute. He's got a bit of a distance to go, not too far. But it may be a journey in itself with who he might have to fight along the way. Oh, you see somebody. Ooh, he did vanquish them, Mr. J. Southward, 23. "25 seconds until the blue moves." Ooh, we have a vehicle here. He can get out real quick. A nice ass ride he has here. Turning seems a little odd. Oh, he unfortunately got taken out by a Silverstone via mines. You hate to see that happen, but it does. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to block Mr. Silverstone's here gamer pick. It is not considered nudity, but it's still not, I would say, family friendly, even for adults. Fortunately, he's being pushed by the blue here. He must move soon. I'm not sure that vehicle he hurt is still operational. If it is very damaged. Just in trying to have that set up for somebody else that might be coming, but realistically, that was not a good idea because it might help him later on. Because I would assume nobody is going to be coming that way, especially with the vehicle. So the circle still has a little bit of the land here to the north, but it will probably move more towards either Ghost Town or the area over here. This side of the river is not in favor at the moment with what the circle, or not what, but where the circle will go. This gentleman is playing it slow and steady in case there are any edge campers. We hear a little gunfire off to the right. Somewhere far, though. Oh, we see somebody close. Oh. Oh, and Mr. Silverstone went AFK there for a moment, and it did unfortunately cost him to Mr. HF Shoot to Kill. Not sure what happened there with Mr. Stone. It just seems like he went so silent for just not the right time. Like he unfortunately had to take a call or something. Yes, the circle is not in favor with this side of the island. He will have to cross in some way. There are 19 souls alive currently, including this gentleman here. Factory is in a bit, but it's mostly this open field land area with a bit of buildings. He is camping the edge for some reason right now. Time is not on his side. You have 20 seconds to move, and unless he can move across the bridge, it is going to be a slow swim that could be detrimental to his victory and what he's doing right now. And the blue has begun to move, and this will hurt him. The blue is going to touch his booty, and it is going to be pure pain. When he is on the slow side, but being he may have to be forced to stay in the blue section with somebody firing upon him. Ooh, at least he has a grappling hook that might actually help him out here fully over. This allowed him from getting to where he was towards the circle much quicker. Increased his movement speed, where he does not have to worry now about the blue. Hear a bit of gunfire here and there. Nothing too close. 12 other souls to worry about right now. And they could just be anywhere, looking around any corner you come across. I believe the circle is going to stay more south here and get away from factory. Doesn't seem like much, if anybody is here around the factory, other than this gentleman currently. And if they are very sneaky. They are quite sneaky deaky. see where the circle will move. Oh, we hear a little bit of gunfire off to the right. Or Mercio, unfortunately, has taken themselves out of the game. Mistakes, as it says, were made. Oh, I guess it doesn't want to go south. It wants to keep the factory in a bit. Intriguing circle indeed. Good bit of water within. Oh, we see a vehicle. We see a vehicle off in this. It looks like some explosion happened near it. Somebody shooting at it. Yes. We see. Oh, he sees somebody. Will he engage? Oh, they unfortunately stopped behind that rock. He could not see him anymore. "25 seconds, and the circle will be pushed yet again by the blue." German here, he's trying to keep himself a high position. If anybody pushes in this area, maybe. Here's some gunfire, but it's still a bit of a distance away. And the blue is pushing. German has only 4 kills currently. He'll at least get 1 more kill if he does get the victory. But will he get any more other than that? Oh. We hear some shooting off there to the distance with that Diedrich Meyer rifle. What is it? I call Diedrich Meyer Ronaldo. Seven souls remaining for him to try and vanquish. The blue is slowly pushing, taking its time. Oh, we see somebody. He's not engaging just yet. He wants that perfect shot first, as well as to know where, if any others, he knows that gentleman up there is at. He doesn't want to shoot at the being. He knows he's the only one there. Strange tragedy here. He's creeping up on the being. He is leaving his factory area, which could have kept him with some good cover and with some height advantage. Lost eye contact upon that being, but we hear him up there. So the circle is heading more east there. Oh, vanquishes a foe, Mr. Torque. No, sure. Actually, it's west. Is it west or is it? It's east. Yes, sorry. He's vanquished 5 souls, and he has 5 others here that he could try and vanquish. Ooh. He's shooting off in the distance. Some Diedrich Meyer Ronaldo. We hear a vehicle somewhere. So at least now one gentleman is in a vehicle. We see him, and there's a couple at least off on the other side of the circle, fighting right now. The vehicle is approaching the gentleman area here. Seems to have stopped. Oh, they are approaching the gentleman. Oh. Oh, he gets the flank off, does some damage, and he gets the vanquish on Mr. Humdrum Ace. Three other souls remaining. One was vanquished while that situation was happening. We know at least one is probably on the other side of the circle. Okay, so we can hear sniper shots, and he must get to that side anyways. Two souls remaining. Oh, the blue is now moving. He must move himself. Now we know where both souls are. One is in the compound area, one is to the left. We see one at least. They have 3 armor just like this gentleman here. Sneak it up on the beam. Gets his first shots off. Oh, but he is set ablaze. But he does get the vanquish. Oh, but he is vanquished himself via the blaze. So this Mr. Roll Ducky here is the victor. Well, I have to do nothing there at the end. Interesting plays there. Indeed, interesting plays. I thank you for watching this episode of Royale Geographic. Stay tuned next week when we return first to the world of Realm Royale. I hope to see you on the next episode.